From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. Set to kick off. To get this one started, and we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'm going to do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Straight to the air they go. Taking a shot on the first play. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown. And one massive statement sent across the field.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Third and long for him here. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
72. 18 Cardinals. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check out.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. That's Cox. Hits the rookie out of Stanford. They're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that 1st down marker.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Taylor trying to run for this first. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Let's go.
They'll run for this. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained it for minimal yardage. It was going to be tough to stop them from getting the 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going play action. It's complete over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
2nd and 3 now. A give, left side to Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. They'll try and pick this up on the ground.
Well, it was bad enough the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in these legs. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Bass now to kick this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. Coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
70 Lions. Hurt. Go.
He's going to throw this one. Completed left side to Smith. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one's incomplete. Have a connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Straight ahead with Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play just moves incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On in at the 41. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. First down from the 41. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That's complete to Sam Laporta. He's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on.
Here's Josh Jacobs get his first look on the ground. Even 5 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it. Let's go.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. This reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Come out throwing. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes the play on the football. That's how this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Taylor trying the left side. And working a couple yards past the line. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Cade. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll work against the blitz. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around for more from Ford Field, 9 and 12. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Steelers.
Still sticking with the passing game. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. The Steelers calling their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Man in motion here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Track 60. 18 Pioneer.
Takes the second down snap. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. Really not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Sorry, no disrespect here. I pop your thing like this, cause she ain't winning this PI. Lil' John and the East Side boys with me, and we all like to see Chigo. So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low if you want this dude.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Go now. Ready up.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Screen here for Gibbs. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's brought down at the 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Working on first down. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going to try and throw it here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Starting quarterback run here. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Taylor now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. Hangs on to that football broad through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They go play action on 1st down. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to John loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And even with time to process as he ran backwards, Brock, still no idea what's going on. He's indeed going to wind up in his own end zone for a safety.
Set to kick off.
So following the safety, Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. With Taylor. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting right like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll throw it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, man, Franco!
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He has room past the 25. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Lions' offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions take a 16-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before they get that pass away as he goes down. 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Now pitch to Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions keep their drive alive and reach Tater 1 play later. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point try now for Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions stretch the lead to 23.
Steelers 5. Bill Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Steelers have the 1st down.
It's a gain
Moving
of
quickly,
5.
trying to get set.
And the Steelers first down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He'll look to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long.
18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Slot man motioned over. Putting a receiver in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
19, Tiger, 19.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their bench effort, Brock, but they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. That's 16 on the pickup. That is good for a Detroit 1st down.
16 yards.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on.
It gets to Gibbs on the option. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Line up the design keeper. From the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward.
Let's go.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
19.
It's a designed run for him. And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Ready.
This plays a design run. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's a design run. Drawn up for him. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. He's drawn up for him. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Starting this drive with a design run.
Here we go.
So after we saw 4th down last snap, now we've got 1st and goal. Design quarterback run here. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward.
Come
They've
on.
gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. And it's a designed run for him. Now, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions close to another step towards perfection, 15-0.
Here we go.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Ready, ready?
This plays a design run. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper. Drawn up for him. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? He's drawn up for him. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And it's